Mosaic AI is your personal career agent that works for you. Simply carry on a conversation like you normally would. For example, I need a new job. And you'll find jobs based on keywords you might want to type in. For example, sales and marketing positions. Now, importantly, Mosaic AI is able to look for different ways to say the same thing. So let's do a search, for example, for web developer. Now, hopefully we can find different ways to say developer, for example, engineer. So let's take a look down here and we can see jobs for, web engineer. Now let's look in our city of Los Angeles to find jobs there. Now, not only can we look for jobs, but also ask questions about benefits or company culture. And importantly, it's linked to Google Home and Google Assistant. So you can take and ask questions everywhere in voice or text or mobile or on your phone. So for example, can I bring my dog to work?
You can bring a dog or other comfort animal to work with you. Woof. What's your next question?
Now, after you've done this, it might be great to sign up to link your account with Google Home and Assistant so you can search that way. And here we can look at some results after we've logged in. Now, importantly, we're looking at all the different ways to match to a job based on some skill and also more conversational words. What's really important here is, for example, a web server jobs might be different than, say, a restaurant server jobs. And it knows this by context, by looking at the job. For example, this position for the web front end position, the blue sentences are highlights of what you would be interested in. Or also can help you understand what to talk about, look at your strengths for confidence, and have conversation starters. This is important in preparing for talking to recruiters or an interview. We can look at keywords that are highlighted for negative, average, and important words, and also corporate jargon words to get highlights. Look at the concepts of this position, importantly, keywords. We might be familiar with some of these if this is our skill. Some maybe so not. So how about like geospatial? We could look at the Wikipedia article. There's a link to look at this so we can be better prepared again for interview or conversations, just to refresh our memory. We can also compare our resume to the job, because oftentimes people say, I want to see the word in the resume. And to get past the HR computer systems, we often need the specific keyword. So here we see what's missing and what we have, which is great. Also suggestions what to change, that we are expressing something in one way, but they want it another way. Also conversational words, like do you create a plan or design a strategy? Same way to say the same thing, but different ways. Here's an example. Online, we can change the web, or maybe participating. We could change to collaborate. So this helps us customize our resume, or at least be familiar and comfortable with conversations, which is great. And now then we could save as a favorite or apply to this position if you'd like to. Now, not only jobs that we have for you, but also you can compare jobs you find. And the same information is available. So simply click new job, type a title, description, and importantly, you have your contact information, which is great. And it ranks which job is more important for you. But don't forget to review your resume. So click review, and here you can see the negative words, the positive words, what words are important, and you could see corporate jargon words, which you don't want to use too many of, and how engaging your resume is. So you can see how it would look to somebody else, basically a personal editor, which is really nice to have. What concepts your resume are presenting and keywords you have. If you're missing something, then you might want to include it. And if you're in the military, you can see a translation of over the 7,000 jobs from military titles to civilian titles. And this is great. And don't forget to chat with your career agent.
You are welcome. Happy to help. What's your next question?